I seriously don't know how Cutter Gauthier scored here. After getting sprung by Colangelo, Cutter's rebound goes to the corner, and from the goal line, it somehow goes in. I'm sure it's just the terrible camera angle or the net blocking the way, but it almost looks like the puck just teleports into the net or something.
See? You see? Oh, you don't see it? He moves! Right there! Coincidence? I think not!
As they say, good things happen when you get the puck to the net. Don't know how it got there, but that is something Cutter was doing a lot of while playing center, which I don't know if he'll play that in the NHL, but he looked pretty good there. Cutter kind of started slow, but picked it up towards the end of the second and added a nice cross-ice pass to Yegor Sidorov. And if you know anything about Igor's game, he's not going to miss that. This goal ended up being the game winner as the Ducks rookies beat the Avs rookies 4-3. Between the ticket prices and the camera angles, the Kings should never host this event again, or at least till they build a new facility. I enjoyed Emerson Edom and Steve Carroll making fun of the rink setup all game. But if you could get past the net, it was a fun game. It was physical, and there were some scrums after whistles. Unfortunately, there is no replay of the game, so I can't show you much other than the goals and anything else I found on Twitter. Ducks hockey really is back as Colangelo took a penalty 30 seconds in, and then Cutter did shortly after too. But a change in the playbook, the Ducklings got on the board first. Alexandre Blais won a faceoff back to Coulson Petrie, who took a shot from the high slot, and Blais drove to the net and got a tip on it. Gotta say, even going back to dev camp, I'm really impressed with Blais' play. He has great hockey sense. He may be one of the littlest on the ice, but he doesn't shy away from contact or getting to the center of the ice. But he won't be making the Ducks roster like Edom mentioned as a possibility, not even close to it. The Ducks went up 2-0 in the second. Pastuoff fed Hines in front of the net. Nice to see the D be active in this game. The Avs would score, then Cutter would answer with his weird goal, and it's 3-1 heading into the third. The Avs would add another, but Sidorov would answer with his, and then the Avs would get one more in the third to make it interesting, but Clang in net held strong, stopping 39 of 42 shots. Mikkel being called Clang the star of the game, he stopped all the goals he should, and I don't really blame him for the 3 goals scored, but there's something about Clang I just don't like, and I don't know why. You could tell there wasn't a lot of chemistry in the lineup, as they have only practiced once together, but the Ducks had a lot more skill in the lineup than the Avs, and that won out. The Ducks' power play system looked better in stretches with more movement, but other times it looked like last year as they went 0 for 4. The PK was either 2 for 5 or 3 for 5, so not really great there. We shouldn't overreact to anything during this camp or tournament, but some other players who looked good, Captain Tristan Luneau. Hines and Cutter also wore the A's, by the way. Other than a bad turnover at the blue line, Luneau looks great. He added 25 pounds since last training camp. I heard this and I was like, there's no way Beaker is going to send him down to the goals. He loves big boys. We'll see as rookie camp and Ducks camp continues. The top 2 lines definitely won more puck battles, and each player on those lines had their moments. Sidorov was flying. Defensively, the top pair looked the best, and Taran Smith looked good too. No one really looked that bad. I was kind of unimpressed with Warren, and the 4th line did not look great together. But it was great to get a bit of Ducks hockey back, looking better than ever, as it was the first time seeing the road jerseys in their full glory. Even behind the terrible net, they looked so good. It was also Angels-Ducks night last night. Gudas threw out the first pitch. I watched the game with the boys, but otherwise, there wasn't much Ducks on Ducks night. But still, it was fun. The Angels kept things closer than expected before ultimately losing. Depending on when you're watching this video, I'm either live or just done live streaming Ducks rookie practice. So go check that out if you want. But otherwise, thank you to our members. I see we got some new names this week, so thank you. And if you enjoyed the video, like and subscribe. Thank you for watching, and go Ducks!
See? You see? Oh, you don't see it? He moves! Right there! Coincidence? I think not!